Welcome to the Lara Jane Layton Show. This podcast is for you, the person who keeps putting others first. Your self-talk has held you back. You no longer need to take a second seat. Let's explore ways to overcome self-doubt. You can silence that inner bully voice and achieve your full potential. Here's your host, Lara Jane.
Hello, friend. It's challenge day again. And Angela's back with another amazing challenge. And this one, I kind of had to ask her about. I wasn't as familiar with emotional reasoning. So Angela talked to our friend about emotional reasoning and challenge us on how to overcome it.
It's great to be back, Laura Jane. Emotional reasoning is from a list called Cognitive Distortions. It was created by Aaron Beck, one of the founders of cognitive behavioral therapy. You don't need to know any of that. All you need to know is emotional reasoning is a type of thinking that's not helpful for us. In emotional reasoning, you have an emotion and you assume that it indicates a fact. For example, you feel really guilty, and so you assume that you must have done something wrong. You feel depressed, and so you assume that your situation is in fact hopeless. You feel angry, and so you assume that someone has wronged you. You might feel like you're hopeless and therefore assume your situation is inescapable. But none of these feelings are facts.
So if I felt left out of a situation, say my husband took off and went out to the hot tub without me, and I felt like he was angry because I got left in the house. How do I switch that up? How do I reframe that to, oh, he probably didn't think I wanted to go? Or there again, I'm putting thoughts in his head. How do I get the thoughts of trying to put them in his head and put them where they belong?
That's a great question, Laura Jane. Your challenge for this week, you and our friends, is going to be to ask yourself, is this a feeling or a fact? So a feeling would be, I feel left out. A fact would be, my husband intentionally chose not to ask me to the hot tub. Do you see the difference between the two?
Yes. Because I would have said no anyway, right? No, I'm just kidding. I love it. So, okay, I know that I will find a situation to use this in because it happens. And I like to use my brain thinks it knows what everybody else is thinking. So I'm going to go with this emotional reasoning and say, is this a fact? So when I start feeling emotional, I'm just going to second check, is this a fact? And if not, what do I do? If I know it's not a fact, how do I then take away the hurt or do I have another step I can go through to kind of talk myself into it's okay that I'm just taking things personal?
And it's what you just said. It's to say, it's okay that I feel left out. You know, in your example, it's okay to feel left out, but there's no facts or logic to suggest that this is what's actually happening. You're not trying to change the way you feel. You're just acknowledging that it's not realistic.
Oh, okay, I can do that. So I'm going to say, I'm feeling left out. That's my feeling. There's no fact saying that I was intentionally left out. I'm okay.
Yep, that's exactly it.
All right, I can do this. Thank you, Angela. Thanks for giving me insight on things that I haven't even thought about before. So I know our listeners are going to love this. I am not a medical or mental professional. I am here for entertainment purposes. Stay tuned for the next episode.
Are you tired of waking up exhausted? You are not alone. If you're looking to take your life back, let's start with the simple step of adjusting your self-talk. Stay tuned for the next episode with your host, Lara Jane. Remember to follow the show so you don't miss a next simple step that you can use to feel more confident. And please leave an honest review.